All right, all right. Good morning. We are back on YouTube, and we have some interesting things going on. So, for today, let's start with a little framework, like the game plan for today. First of all, Monday of CPI week. Think of the weekly open, high, low, close. And what I mean by that is if you have a candle, this is always in my mind, guys. Always, always, always. And if you are tuning in here regularly, you will see me doing this every single week. And that's because it's also to remind myself. So open, high, low, close. This is a candle. Let's say it's a bullish one. That means you have the open, the low, a bit higher, the high, and then the close. This is how a weekly candle looks like when it's bullish. You already know this. So Monday of CPI week, here or the open, but we are not sure yet where the low of the week is from. Just like vice versa when it's bearish, we can already have the high of the week here on DXY right here in London. We can. But on Monday with no news, you don't know. We can just do this as well. You don't know. Monday, you have so little information. And that doesn't mean you cannot trade this, but it should be something you should take into consideration. If you want to deploy many trades on Monday, you should go back to your journal and see how many actual Mondays you made a lot of money. I still need to find a trader who makes always money on Monday. Like literally, like there are so few traders who make all their money on Mondays, and that should say something to you. Again, I am still bearish on DXY for the week. We have equal highs resting here, so we could go there first, but currently my structure, we are between a daily SIBI and a daily BISI. We have this 1 hour SIBI in the middle as a potential point of interest to trade lower. But I'm just gonna wait for this to play. So that means for the USD pairs, I am slightly bearish, overall bearish, but I'm not sure if today is already gonna be the day that we're gonna make this happen. Then on JPY. JPY, we just got into the weekly BISI. Can we make a low of the week here? Yes, we can. Is that today? I don't know. And wait for structure. And wait for structure. So this could already be low of the week here. But again, you don't know. That's the cool part about Monday, guys. And it's a curse and a blessing. Let me explain. On a Monday, you just had 2 days of not being able to trade. So you were an addict to the market. And you know this. If you say you're not an addict to the market, I don't believe you, or you're passionate. It's not great enough. I'm an addict to the market, but I have learned to control, most of the time, to control my, my addiction. And that's good. That means on Monday, you are eager to press the button again. But you also know that Monday, you have the fewest, the most little information as possible from the whole week. So not trading Mondays or trading less on Monday is the right thing to do every week. Especially early, like last Monday, first day of the month and first day of the week, it's especially a low probability week, low probability day. But in general, try to minimize the trade you take on Monday. That's it. We're gonna keep hunting. So point of interest already hit for JPY. That means you potentially could go for shorts again on the JPY pairs. We're still early. AUD is gaining strength. Euro is still weak. Then let's take a look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ in general in December is not very nice. For now, we have a few points of interest. We here have a London current high, so we took liquidity and then sold off. So in a 4-hour, we have this 4-hour bullish value gap resting here. We did not trade into yet. And on the 1-hour, see a market structure shift and a bearish value gap right here. So with two arrays being quite close to each other, I'm open to play a little short towards here in the open. And I think in general we can rebalance a lot on Nasdaq. Move this a little bit. There we go. Can remove something. My expectation on Nasdaq is just very low for today. Look at what we did for the past hour. That's very nice. Small range, large range London, small range AM. So very low expectations here. Same for yes. YM has my attention, and actually right now. For this. So my eyes are actually going for shorts here. So there will be a short like this. Let's see, use stop loss. Let's not do that. Something like this. 1, 3. Why? This is a 4-hour structure. We took liquidity up here, broke structure for value gap 1, for value gap 2, clear low here, and also a clear weekly volume imbalance. Then we go on the lower time frame. We have failure swings here. Staircase effect. If you don't know what it is, watch the 2024 mentorship. We now can do, so on the lower time frame, you can just wait for the structure. Or you can already take this. That's totally up to you. I think this is one of the best trades for today. So do with this information whatever you want. I think this is a very nice trade. So I'm probably gonna take it. Yeah, gold on the daily. Yeah. That's screaming stay away for sure, for sure. I already, in my weekly outlook, I already mentioned gold, and it's gonna be a big no-go. Because YM is like that, that means bullish SMT with Nasdaq and ES. Like in general, I'm not sure about the indices. I think this just looks very nice. So I'm gonna consider taking this as well. I always also was looking at the DAX, the German 40. This structure doesn't look like to hold, but it's a shame. So it's gonna be a no-go for now. Maybe later. USD pairs can rebalance. Nice structure. Very nice structure. This is what I drew during the weekly outlook, and it could come very nice to fruition. Yeah, I already removed gold from their watch list, and I gave it a note to self, no go. And I think we can go long, so don't get me wrong. But I just not gonna be in there. Maybe later, like probably later this week. So probably something like this, I will be in. But not here on Monday. I refuse to do that. Then the AUD pairs. We have AUD rates coming up in Asia today. Or tomorrow, that depends on where you live, but we have point of interest here, the daily bullish value gap, both on GBP AUD and Euro AUD. Looks pretty nice as a point of interest. So for these pairs, like you have 2 point of interest, right? You have the bearish point of interest and you have the bullish point of interest. I'm just going to look for which of the 2 is hit first. And from there, I'm going to hunt for trade ideas. Then the cat pairs, I'm going to look for them from tomorrow and forward. I want to see them creating daily busies for longs. Each JPY, I'm waiting. Euro JPY could be nice. We are tapping into the weekly SIBI, so it could mean short soon. So Euro JPY is high on my list as well. GP JPY as well, CAD JPY as well. With Euro JPY, it might be my favorite to do a little market maker model to the downside. So there is lots to cover today, many pairs. But don't try to over leverage and over trade yourself on a Monday. It's okay to miss some moves here. For example, I really like YM currently. Like this, like the 4-hour SIBI and the order block looks pretty nice. This one did look nice, but not anymore. Let's see if maybe at the open we have some sell-off coming in. AOD pairs are interesting. They're currently in between those arrays. And for JPY, Euro JPY for shorts, possibly. Euro JPY took my stop loss. All right, let me go back to the chat. Hold on. I'm on a DEX short, 50% drawdown. Yeah, the thing about shorting, I think this structure is very nice on the 1 hour here. 15 minutes as well. Like let's say remove the downside here. This is a very nice bearish structure. On like 1 hour, it looks textbook. It's also what I share with my inner circle. But the only thing that is messing with this idea is if you zoom out. We were so bullish. And if you're very bullish on a higher time frame, these kind of short structures do not follow through as often. If you have just a range, like a little trend on the day, like this is a nice trend condition. Here you can trade these shorts easily, but this is not the case here. Currently we have this the DEX. So that means little short structures inside this have more trouble holding. And knowing that is fine, and I agree if you would take this short, 100%. And we're not there yet. Like I think your stop loss should be at the high. If it is high, well, then you take a -1 and you go for the next pair. So we have the open in 5 minutes. Call the big bosses to short the DEX. Yeah, I'll call the market makers later this session. No worries, no worries. I got you. So for now, it's gonna be a waiting game. Wait until the open, and we'll go from there. This is what I would like to see on YM. Break of structure here for value gap, and then continue with the downside. All right. Any other pairs, guys, you want me to look at? Euro US dollar. All right. So for Euro US dollar, I think the structure to the upside is very nice. So a higher time frame, I would favor longs. At DXY, I have a short bias, but remember, we have CPI coming in. And I think we will see long on Euro US dollar for CPI. So I think we will have a bullish week in general. So yeah, I would say higher. And if you want to go higher on the USD pair, I would recommend checking out Euro GBP, because currently the GBP is stronger against the pound. Sorry, the GBP is stronger against the euro. And that means if you want to long Euro USD or GBP USD, you can better long the stronger one. And that is in this case GBP USD. My bet would be more on that one. All right, so we are open. Let's see what the indices will do. Sell off from NASDAQ. Let's see if YM is following. Could be a liquidity sweep. In general, try to avoid the first minutes for the open. My eyes are going for Euro GBP. I said Euro GBP, I mean, of course, Euro JPY. Your caps lock is on live calls. What are the pair that are correlated to gold? I would say DXY and silver. Interesting open here. Yeah, Euro JPY I think is nice for shorts. Like based on the higher time frame. Weekly SIBI here. Let's see if the structure is forming. Let's see if we can have a candle close inside this 4-hour CIBI, so we're respecting the array. That will be nice as well. If you now go higher, most likely this idea is not valid anymore and we won't have this. The DAX has some down movement. This looks like a nice structure, not gonna lie. Shorts. So in general, I'm very on shorts today. I noticed there are not many pairs I want to long. Of course, the 50 pairs I would like to long, but so to be complete transparent, I never trade the Dow Jones, the YM. So I cannot give a nice analysis. Like Nasdaq, I'm very experienced with. Dow Jones, I'm not. So I'm gonna take this probably, and like I just have less data on this, so that means like low expectations and just see what happens. What happens? But I like what's happening. Let's see what this monster has in store for us. PPP pairs. You won't wait for structure? Yeah, I will. I need to see a little more displacement, a little more. There needs to be some form of confirmation. And in 23 minutes, this candle closes. So that is also very nice already. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. So busy Monday. There are some Mondays that we're like, well, this is very boring. But these Mondays are pretty interesting. This is ugly. Liquidity on both sides taken. It's cool, right? Like we have a consolidation here, and at the open, we take liquidity on both sides. Well, this could be enough to hunt for the staircase effect here. Rook structure. Let's see. So YM is my favorite currently. Still Dex could be, but so bullish for shorts. Euro JPY is also looking nice. If you're just tuning in, I am looking for a position, short position on YM from the 4-hour SIBI, 4-hour structure. DEX is going to give me a heart attack today. All I want is stop loss or TP as fast as possible. Okay, very valuable information there, Rogerio. Try to journal this exact emotion. So today on this trade, I felt really anxious, like crazy. Maybe find a reason. Maybe you're more tired than usual, or you want to force a trade, or it's actually not your setup, or you actually shouldn't trade on Mondays. Whatever the reason that you feel anxious, try to journal. Do you have a maximum number of trades you can take in a day? Not per se in a day. In general, if I see setups, it's like 1 or 2, sometimes 3. And in general, per week, I take around 5 or 10 trades per week. So if I know I take 5 trades on Monday, let's say, for example, in a crazy example, I take 5 trades on Monday, then I know I'm already overshooting my my limits. So if I know I'm shooting around 5 or 10 per week based on my data, I know I'm shooting around 1 or 2 per day. Yeah, DAX has been difficult for sure, for sure. But like the reason it's difficult is the models are mostly reversal models or retracement models, and there is no reversal and there is definitely no retracement. This is where ICT traders are amazing, right here. But this is just one big go, just like with Nasdaq. Almost no retracements, but a little one on Friday, but that was just not very convincing. So yeah, with hyper bullish movements, try to find other pairs. So my suggestion will be to leave it until you can identify a clear structure. Perfect. Very interesting price action on. Like, I would avoid Nasdaq for now. I think it's very nice. Your JPY already giving a nice setup. Not yet. Still more displacement. All right, so 10 a.m. game on Nasdaq start in 30 minutes. Let's see if we can play it. So that means 4 hour. How does it look like? Not too pretty. Because we didn't trade into the 4 hour BC. We now continue higher. I would say longs again. This is a long structure what's forming. Then low hanging fruits towards here. I'm not gonna trade Nasdaq today. It has to do with this. This structure is not something I want to trade. How's our friend YM doing? Still chilling there. This remains my favorite. A little 5-minute Sibi here. Okay, this could be the starting point. 5-minute SIBI here for shorts. If you agree with this structure, so this is not a signal at all, but I just want to give you like my view on, like we had a turtle soup here, like a perch. Then we move to way, breaking structure. Where's the structure break? In the last low that broke the high, right here. Then we have a value gap, and we displaced again, making this a bearish order block. Now we have a second for value gap right here, and then a target could be this low, the Friday low, or sorry, the Tuesday low, and we have a weekly volume balance as a target as well to trade towards. So based on that, and then the lower time frame structure is forming to the downside with this rejection, I think this could be a interesting trade. And again, no financial advice. Let me put up a disclaimer. That it could be something to consider. APY is not ready yet for shorts. The disclaimer popped up for the people who following this as a signal. And I don't want to get sued. You're gonna lose all your money following this trade. Everything, even like your savings. Like even when you didn't, if you didn't even put on your savings, they're still gonna be withdrawn from your savings. That's how risky this trade is. That's why I put on disclaimer. Exactly. Full leverage. No. Definitely not. Definitely not. Okay, so looking at the 4-hour candle, looks like a nice rejection on this 4-hour SIBI. So the coming 3 minutes will tell us. So we have a 9 a.m. doji. What does a doji say? Doji says indecisive. But you guys know that there is a 4-hour busy resting here. So the reason I'm not engaging in this is because I honestly can frame both sides. I would say I rather think we're going to the downside than to the upside, but again, I'm not sure. And that's why I'm sitting on my hands there. I have a clearer picture because the structure is way better. That is what I like to do most of the time. Yeah, candle closes are so powerful. And it removes also a little FOMO from your trading, waiting for candle closes. I regularly do that as well, yes. And sometimes I'm anticipating a candle to close in a certain way. For example, for YM, I did that. But yeah, nice. Point of interest here for USJPY could be the weekly SIBI. Price must continue higher. Let's see, 10 a.m. Was waiting for candles to close while trading gold today. I just so much better to wait and dive in head first. For sure, for sure. How is gold doing? Gold going higher? Yes, it is. Oh, cool. That can give us context for the rest of tomorrow. Well, that's nice. And Bitcoin back at 100K. Interesting, interesting. I made just under $50 on a gold. Nice, congrats. Rogerio and other people who are in the decks, you mentioned you want that to be over as soon as possible, but I'm afraid like we're in a consolidation for how long now? Oh, not so long, like an hour or something. I don't seem to grasp entry models. Can you be more specific with your question? What do you mean with not seem to grasp? Like an entry model is something like XYZ happens on the charts, then you press the button and you wait for that to happen. So this is the reason I already said I'm probably not gonna trade Nasdaq. It's very not nice, and my inner circle members know this already. But if you have a large range London, like we did, then New York AM is probably gonna be choppy, and then PM can be better again. So best to look at this from the 4-hour. Gotcha, Ty. Well, what I would recommend then is go on YouTube and type in ICT entry model and find a one that resonates with you, and then backtest that model. See it happening on the chart in real time. Journal it, backtest it, and grow into your in the entry model you like to see. Cool. Yes is a no-go for trading. Same for Nasdaq. Our structure is very ugly. And back to the 5-minute fair value gap on YM. Still chilling there. Okay, so JPY shorts are not on the cards yet. Don't forget, if you enjoy the stream, press the like button, would be amazing. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that as well. 2025 mentorship is incoming. We're excited to share this with you guys. So many cool plans for coming weeks. And tomorrow and Thursday, there will be YouTube live streams on London. If you are not from the US, well, you can you can join from the US, but you will be joining at like middle of the night. Feel free to join into the London live streams here on YouTube as well, Tuesday and Thursday. So the DAX is in an interesting place right now. It's in a 1-hour busy and also a 1-hour inverse for value gap. Let's see, it's going to be a catalyst to go higher or just going to continue lower. Looks like we're going towards 4-hour SIBI, but without structure, without clear displacement. So it's good that we decide to not trade this. We are here back at the entry. This trades down and drawdown. That's why I said you're gonna lose all your money. that's where disclaimer comes in. No, I would take this trade every single day of the week. So for tomorrow, where my eyes are going, also early in the day, is a cat, Eurocat GCat. Daily busies are created here. On the hunt for longs there. We have cat, big boys coming up at the Wednesday, so we could also get tomorrow chop and then go up. But I like this for potential tomorrow. AUD as well. Still curious on what DPY is going to do. And DXY. DXY is quite choppy. Last few hours. It's going nowhere. So that's expected on a Monday with CPI. Just gonna go from there. YM is chilling. Let's see what NAS is doing. Well, nothing. YM trade is chilling around the entry. Yes, tomorrow London stream. All right, I will leave the stream on for a few more minutes. And then we'll continue tomorrow, 2:30 EST, 2:30 AM for some London trading. Let me know if you have any questions so far. The game plan is quite clear. Shorts on YM, not sure on this one. Waiting for here. Cat longs potentially tomorrow. Let's see what daily busy brings us. NASDAQ is not. Yeah. Quite an interesting Monday for now. All right, guys. That's it for now. Let's see if YM can follow through on this start to the downside. Target going fruit is Tuesday low. TP is the weekly volume balance. All based on a 4-hour structure, so no randomness, always based on a higher time frame. Yeah, let's see. Let's see for now. Go on the DEX. Let's see what it brings us there. We'll go from there. So, thank you for tuning in. Tomorrow, we continue. Nice week coming up. Lots of news, lots of opportunities. 2025 mentorship is coming up as well, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And looking forward to the coming days and weeks. All right, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.